To reach the 82nd Brigade, we're taken forward in an American Stryker armoured vehicle. It offers safety and operational security, making sure we can't see where we're being taken. This is one of the brigade's rear areas, a small base used to rotate paratroopers in and out of the front line. Much of it is hidden underground, and inside one of these shelters we meet Ihor. He's a sergeant and was one of the first soldiers into Kursk when Ukraine launched its cross-border raid last August.
I went
into Kursk as a detachment commander. I was in the first group, in the first armoured vehicle. We were pretty anxious, of course, but then the gunner told us we'd already crossed the border. The worry then turned to adrenaline. We wanted to move further and further forward.
Ihor and his men advanced quickly, pushing deep inside Russia.
Everything was planned in great secrecy to make sure there were no leaks and for the element of surprise. We were constantly being given new maps and taskings, and then we found out we were going to Kursk. I was summoned by the commander at 2 o'clock in the morning and told to get our kit together. We were then shown some maps and told where we were going. I collected everyone's phones, and our intelligence guys showed us maps of the Kursk region. To be honest, we'd all guessed something was happening because they'd moved us here to Sumy rather than to Zaphorizhzhia or Vovchansk. I briefed my guys to be ready. I told them, guys, we're near the border. We're going to break through. And we did. All of them, the entire staff cheered. We had a real confidence knowing that we were attacking them on their own land, and we're still doing it now. The fighting is heavy, really heavy. The Russians are steadily trying to break through, but we're holding them. We're more and more on the defensive to try and save what we have left.
Ivan, one of the paratroopers, offers to show us around. In the cookhouse, they're making dinner by head torch, conserving their generator fuel and making sure the camp stays hidden. This is hearty Ukrainian food, and these chefs produce dozens of meals each day. Next door is where the soldiers eat, again in the dark, a small wood burner keeping the insulated tent warm. On offer here, a traditional Ukrainian food called salo, slices of cured pork fat. Ivan is 27 and originally from Kyiv, and it turns out he too has a story to tell.
It was the third day of our raid into Kursk. We were dug in and we could hear helicopters. Our commander came out and said, watch the helicopter carefully, and when you see it on the horizon, destroy it. I could see the helicopter clearly, but I was worried a bit, to be honest. It was the first time I'd ever fired a Stinger missile. Before, in Zaphorizhzhia, I didn't find any targets. I ran out and activated the Stinger's targeting system, but I was worried I was going to miss. I fired, and there was a lot of exhaust smoke. Then I ran into the trees and down into the dugout. I didn't even see it hit the helicopter, and I was asking the guys if I got it. They were congratulating me, shouting, so happy. Probably even happier than me. It was about 2 kilometers away, but in a few seconds we destroyed it. There was another one flying behind, but I was told to hold off. After that, we didn't see any more, not a single one.
Many of these men have now been at war for close to 3 years. In a previous life, Ihor was a supermarket manager. In his subterranean home, he shows me pictures sent by his 2 young daughters.
Who's this?
It's me.
It's you. Portraits of him.
After the initial shock of the cross-border raid, Russia has reacted, sending 50,000 troops to the region, along with an estimated 10,000 North Korean soldiers. The Kremlin's forces have retaken 40% of the territory Ihor and his comrades seized.
How tired are they? How are they managing to keep going?
No, there is no tiredness. We will be tired when we win. The entire staff believe the same. Right now, we don't have time to be tired.
And that's the answer we got from every Ukrainian soldier we spoke to. For these men, it's now about surviving day to day, fighting for the future of their nation and the families they miss so much. Simon Newton, BFBS Forces News, Sumy in eastern Ukraine. Thanks for watching. For more from BFBS Forces News, like and subscribe to our channel.